supervising. Yo.
Alright viewers, today is gonna be a very beautiful day on the Culinary show.
Yes.
I have my beautiful couples here. From
Zimbabwe.
From
Ghana.
Is it a challenge?
No.
It's not.
No, we work together. We work
We are
together.
going to work together.
Exactly.
So who is doing the cooking?
Well, I'm going to be sous chef today, and
Okay.
so Taku is going to be a chef. And
The chef?
direct me as you please, and do it. Jude is going to supervise as well.
Judy is supervisor.
Yeah, he's supervising.
And then I'll be the tester.
Exactly.
Alright, viewers, the Culinary show is very hot with this beautiful family. Alright, so what do you have?
So today we're going to be starting with jollof.
Okay.
And I think time permitting, there's a
Okay.
few recipes we want to actually go through. Lasagna, shepherd's pie, and all using this magical 233 jollof.
233 Jollof.
Yeah.
And this is made by you?
Yes, this is jollof. People use the word authentic a lot, so it's I'll use it too. Authentic Ghanaian jollof.
Authentic Ghanaian Jollof.
We made it simple. So you have the stew and everything else, like all you need to make your jollof
Okay.
is the rice, the salt, and water. Some people can use broth,
Okay.
but today we're just going to use water.
Water.
Yeah.
But how did you guys meet?
So, but
Long
yeah,
story.
I'll let you tell that story.
Well,
Uh-huh.
my husband did photography.
Okay.
I needed a photographer,
Okay.
and I hired him. And the rest is history.
The rest is history. I don't think you paid for that. Did you?
No, he
No.
did it pro bono.
You know, what love can do. Alright, so we're going to make Ghanaian Jollof.
Yes.
You've been eating Ghanaian Jollof.
Yes, I love jollof.
Okay.
The kids love jollof,
Okay.
and so my husband was inspired to make something simple for us.
Okay.
And every day when I need to make jollof, I use this.
But how did you come the idea of this 233 Jollof?
My mother has cooked many years, Ghana mom. She does not even, all the recipes are in her head.
That's right.
And so I wanted to do jollof. I've done jollof my own way.
Okay.
It doesn't taste as good, but hers is always the compliments. So she allowed me to shadow her a bit,
Okay.
where I documented the ingredients in there. And so after documenting the ingredients,
Okay.
we decided to make sure that the final product that we have,
Okay.
no GMO, no MSG,
Okay.
no artificial stuff. And so if you're Ghanaian, you probably cook with Maggi. This has no Maggi.
They have no idea.
It has no Maggi in there, but it still tastes as good as they had Maggi.
Yeah, man. But I was thinking about how you can preserve this for quite a long time because steel normally doesn't take long to expire, right?
Mhm.
So how were you able to do this?
And that's one of the questions we get all the time.
That's right.
This year is pressure sealed.
Okay.
And so what that means is the freshness is sealed in there. The integrity of it in terms of preservation is that there's no additives in there.
Okay.
The jollof stew itself right now, 3 months,
Okay.
best before. That's what we have on all our products. But really, 5 months it still works. It still works the way it should be. And we're always looking for ways to increase the preservation and
Okay.
improve the quality of it.
Okay.
But the key part is that literally it's as good today as it will be 3 months from now.
3 months from now.
Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. All right. With that being said, we're going on with our jollof recipe, right?
Yes, yes.
Jollof rice.
So for the recipe for cooking 233 jollof, it's essentially you need 1 jar of the 233 jollof. You need your rice, and then you just need your salt. As far as in terms of the measurement goes, it's 1 stew, 1 water, 2 rice, and the salt, it varies for this size of jollof stew. What you need is a teaspoon and a half. We've already measured it here, so what I'm just going to do is, and this to show you the pressure seal, right? If you're using one of our products and you open it for the first time and it falls off, that means it's not pressure sealed. You got that pop? So we put everything in here, into the pot, equal amount of water. Then we can stir it here, just do, and then we just add, this is a teaspoon and a half of salt in there. And this is for the 500 milliliter jar. So I'm just going to have the burner on, and I mentioned earlier that for the rice all you need is 2 of these. On the labels it also tell you if you're cooking with a measuring cup, you can use, it cooks 4 measuring cups of rice. And so because this jar is a bit dirty right now, I'm not going to contaminate the rice in here. I happen to have a clean version of the jar, so I'll just use that to measure it right now. When cooking rice, it's really, really important to wash the rice very well. And how you know the rice has been washed well is you rinse it, you get rid of the water, you repeat the process again. You do it about 3 or 4 times. When the water starts moving from this white to clear, that's when you know the rice has been washed very well. So just going through it like this.
Need some help?
Sure. Yes, please.
Sure. Help with your rice.
Even the technique is different than what I was doing. You saw when I was washing the rice, it was just like, ha, 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 ha. But look at that. That's why we need good women in the room.
Oh, wow. Thank you. So, at this point, it should be simmering. We just wanted to heat up the stew. You added the water, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Add the water?
Yes.
Yeah, I did add the water.
Okay.
Top chef, you're making me question myself. Now that the broth is simmered a bit, we're going to add the rice to it.
This
Beautiful.
is the 2 jars of rice. I'm not sure if you mentioned this, but you could use basmati rice as well. But in this case, we're using jasmine rice.
The truth is, you can use any rice to cook it. But,
What about parboiled?
Parboiled can be used, but it's just really coming from a Ghanaian home. All I knew was jasmine rice,
Yeah.
and so I tend to say I recommend jasmine rice, but I've seen other people use other type of rice to make it happen.
So then you stir in order to ensure all the rice is covered. It smells amazing. I love the smell of this too. So now,
One tip my mother always say when she's making jollof is that you have to make sure that the rice is fully submerged in the broth. If it's not, then there's not enough broth. And if it's too much, it's I don't know. How do I much part of that?
Because we are nowhere near the finishing of the food, but man, you can really smell. What, did you add something different, or it just the steam?
It's just a stew.
It's just
As
a
you
stew.
saw, stew, water, salt, rice.
What? In Ghana, there's something called laventa. Do you know what laventa is?
no.
Perfume.
It's a perfume.
Oh, okay.
All right. So this is like a steel perfume. It smells so great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's almost everywhere now. Thank you. Even in my camera, I can smell it. All right. So what is our next step now?
So now, once the rice is in there,
Okay.
we turn the temperature down to low. And because cooking jollof, if it's medium or high,
Okay.
you risk burning the jollof, you risk ruining the whole thing.
Okay.
So the stew is there, the food is in, we put it on low, and we let it cook for about 20 minutes.
Okay.
And then we'll check on it.
All right.
And then if we need to flip the rice, we'll flip the rice.
We'll flip the rice. All right. Let's see how it goes.
Okay.
Okay, so it's been about 20 minutes. We're just going to do a spot check on the rice. Oh wow, I think it's coming along very well. So now you can see the water is like, the rice is soaking the water, the fluid in there nicely. Just gonna stir it. My stirring is just really turning it upside down, so that the top that has not had much heat is on the bottom, and the bottom that has had a lot of heat on top. When you're cooking jollof and you see that it may not be cooking evenly, whether it's because of the heat or the pot that you're using, there's a technique that is used by, I'll say Ghanaians, but I believe Africans use it across the continent, is to take a film of aluminum foil. Back home we use a polythene bag, we use like plastic to put on top of it, but here aluminum foil is in abundance, and so you put an aluminum foil on top of it and then to seal it. And you press down just so that the foil is sitting right on top of your rice. This is to trap the heat, is to trap the vapor and help the rice cook evenly. Just return the lid and you're good. So we'll just leave it there cooking again for a good another 20 minutes or so, and then we'll check. By the time we check, my money is that the rice will be ready to be eaten. No, we're gonna open it. Whoa.
Smells so good.
Okay, this jollof is cooking.
Okay, so slowly check it out. Look
Wow.
at that color. The authentic smell.
Have you ever seen jollof look so orange, look so vibrant? Like look at that, look at that, look at that. Yeah, I think it's pretty much ready. So what we can do is just once it's fluffed up like this, the final stage is really pull back your aluminum foil for about another 5 minutes so that it's fluffed. So now like the steam is actually traveling faster through the rice to the surface. And we'll do that, and we'll sample it. For the jollof, today I barbecued some chicken earlier. I barbecue, she does the seasoning, she does the cooking, but I barbecued some chicken. So we're just going to get some chicken out, and then we'll pair it up. Do we have coleslaw? You want to make coleslaw?
Sure.
We'll make coleslaw and add it to it, and then we'll probably have some food ready.
Yeah.
So jollof, chicken, and coleslaw. I think our rice is ready, huh?
I think so.
I can smell it, even through the lid. Jeez.
Look at that color. It's fluffy and ready to serve.
You see, I have my plates ready. I've already warmed up my chicken,
Yeah.
and the coleslaw that we made, I've already put some in here. So if sweetie, you can just top me up right here. Thank you. I brought my own chateau. I hope it's okay.
Sure.
This is 233 sauce. Really, this is our chateau. This version is the beef one.
What are the different flavors you have?
So we have the original shrimp, and then for our vegan and vegetarian friends, we also have a vegan and vegetarian option. That's it. So my brother, I'm going to invite you to come be the tester of this beautiful ensemble masterpiece, so that you can have a symphony in your mouth. And be honest. Be honest.
I'll be honest, the tester without expressions, don't worry. Alright, so first finally we have our Ghanaian jollof rice. No, this is a Zimbabwe version.
No, it's a Ghanaian version made by a Zimbabwean.
A Zimbabwean version made by a Ghanaian version.
Made by Zimbabwe. A Ghanaian version made by Zimbabwe.
It's a mix of Ghana and Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
You're making me hungry, my brother. Taste it.
The aroma alone has already made me satisfied, but then I'll still go for.
Even if you don't have plantains, the coleslaw brings a bit of sweetness to it.
This is the best of flavor from their kitchen to my stomach.
Yeah.
I really love it. My mouth is kind of watering with tingling.
I don't remember. Tingling and.
Go ahead. Thank you so much for sticking around. That is our beautiful couples from Ghana and then Zimbabwe. And then they made. I don't know.
Oh, everyone's gonna sue me.
I know.
My son is gonna sue me for that copyright.